First Peter chapter 4, verse 1. For as much then as Hamashiach has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourself likewise with the same mind. For he that suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin. I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Kakodash. The body of Hashem Yahushua, which the apostles and the elders of great millstones of the honors rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth, being faith-based and being prepared for what's to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hit the soils of America. Oh, sorry. Oh. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lift up the whole elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. Let's read that verse again before we come up with any statements or anything. Before we say anything. First Peter chapter 4, verse 1. For as much then as Hamashiach Yahushua has suffered for us in the flesh, right? Yahushua has done these things for us in the flesh. He put his life on the line. The king is always going to do it. The king is always going to be in the front line. A righteous king ain't going to send his men out to a battle unless he's going to be in the front line. So Yahushua was the first example for his hopeful elect. Right? For his army that he's raising. Yep. For as much then as Hamashiach has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves. Arm yourselves. You gotta be like him, like Yahushua. Arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. Prepare yourselves. These things that's about to come, you gotta prepare yourself. I was just watching, it's like right now it's probably what time is it? It's 5:29 a.m. in the morning. I get up. Last night a demon jumped on me. It was crazy. And I was trying to rebuke him in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And then my woman, she like, are you okay? I guess I was screaming, about Shem Yahushua. And I felt myself saying it. And it was crazy. And earlier, I was, they say the open rebuke is better than the secret love. I was going at it. I was going at it with my daughter. I was letting her have it today. I was telling her, I tell you every day, you gotta call on the Lord. You need protection. We need protection. We need Yahushua to protect us. We need our King to protect us, to give us that power. How you protect us by giving us spiritual powers. And this right is so accurate that the scriptures is it's beginning power. It's the beginning of our power. And we gotta know that. Because the Lord, when he was tested by a demon, Satan came to him and told him, won't you do this? Won't do that? And he said, don't tempt the Lord. Yahushua told Satan that. And I told my daughter that last night. I said, don't tempt the Lord. I'll be calling on the name of the Lord. Because my daughter know Hebrew. She know it better than me, and I taught her. She know how to say the Lord's Prayer. I said, don't play around with it. Don't tempt the Lord. Don't tempt Yahweh Shem Yahushua. My daughter's 12 years old. And that's when I was reintroduced to the Lord 12 years ago. Coming out of this world, this bullshit ass place called this society, this system, waking up out of the matrix. Becoming like-minded as Yahweh Shah. he said the world, this world, what he said, if he told Pontius Pilate, he said, if this was my world, my saints would fight. This is not Yahweh Shah's world. That's why we're not fighting. That's why we just reading the scriptures. We being humble like Yahweh Shah. You know? And I think the conversation started over. I didn't even finish. I was watching some of the brothers on on the chat thing, and a video came up, and I watched a little bit of it, and what she just said like a few things, and a little fuel. So my daughter in the kitchen, and she washing dishes. So I was like, no, see, you see. I said, you see. That's why I tell you every day. I said, you ain't got to do, or you got a couple of things I ask you to do. Don't tell me you doing something because I'm not the one you have to worry about. Because I'll tell you, all I do is receive. All I do is give you the message. But the one I received the message from, he's watching. And I know it was true because after all that happened, a goddamn demon jumped on me. Ran down on me, a demon. And I'm laying here, and all of a sudden, and I felt this presence, and it was holding me down. And so all I could say, I ain't felt like that in a long time. And that's when I realized I was doing the right thing by getting at her. Telling her, you call on the name of the Lord, it's the only thing that can protect you. So what I had to do, I said, you know what you're going to do from now on? You're going to write the Lord's Prayer every day in Hebrew. Because you know that you've been saying this since you was a little girl. Salakia. So, I mean, hope I ain't rambled so much, but I just said, because we all suffering. All right? Like I said, I think my last video, we want our family, this time that's come. Another thing I was watching all these goddamn memes, which was so retarded. It was so retarded I had to laugh at it. These people are really making this shit a joke. I mean, this generation is crazy. So, he says she's calling on the Lord, because every morning I tell her to call on the Lord when you get up. And tell him thank you. The Wadi Abba Shemel Shah. You know these things. So after she wrote out the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, and she wrote it in English, so I said, from now on, every other day, you're going to put the characters with it. Because we did this over and over again at one time. And she had learned it better than me. Because, a younger person's mind is more spongy. And I'm saying, I said to myself, Yahweh Shemel Shah has gotten your father out of a situation that I could not have gotten myself out of. I could not, for all the years I think about these things over and over again, and I thank him. I thank Yahweh Shemel Shah. And I remember, I mean, Salaki, I'm just reminiscing a little bit too. I remember when I first met Apostle Tahar. I remember when I was watching the videos on YouTube, and then I didn't see Apostle Tahar first. I don't know how long ago I said this, but I see all the other brothers, the elder brothers. I seen all of them, right, and they was out there, and then the apostles came up, right? You know how they always do, like when we was down 34th Street. And I remember, and then when I saw, I kid you not, when I saw Apostle Tahar, I felt his spirit through the damn TV, through the YouTube. And when I found it was on 34th Street, I was still in the world. The Lord was pulling me out of the damn world. And then I went down there. And the first thing I said to Apostle Tahar is, thank you so much. You saved me. You saved my life. He said, no, it wasn't me. It was Yahweh Shemel Shah. That's the first thing he said to me. So I remember when I shook his hand, I think I paid some alms or something, whatever happened that day, that's what happened. And that's the first thing I said. I said, thank you very much. I said, thank you. You saved my life. And then because the pieces to the puzzle was being put together. You know, the pieces to the puzzle. I was just saying this earlier with my daughter. I was like, yo, I said all the pieces. I said I had all. You have the outer letter. You know, you make the puzzle. You put the outer pieces first, best because you can see the shapes, and you don't see the picture until you get into like certain parts. You don't understand the picture. You know when they put puzzles together, and now the puzzle is missing certain pieces, and there's certain pieces to get on the chariots. The mysteries, everything is clarified already. Because we got our the pictures we make of the missiles, chariots. Those are pieces of the puzzle. I was always saying when I was a little boy. I was always arguing with my family over this about being in spaceships, looking down to the earth, and they was always think I was crazy. Wow, it's so crazy. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's so beautiful how I'm not crazy. Right? It says Salakia. It says first.